Well, good morning. I've just been sitting here drinking some coffee, enjoying the coolness of the early morning. It's before 8 o'clock, but I suppose it's time to get to work. So let's take a look. I've been watching Al with his project, so we'll take a look and see what he's been doing.
As you can see, the tire on my old wheelbarrow has seen better days. And when you think about it, I've got this wheelbarrow used at a yard sale. Must have been about 75. So let's just say it was 75 and it was used then. It was maybe 25 years old. It's somewhere around 70, 75 years old. I guess it saw a pretty good amount. And I've had that for 50 years. And nothing's been done to it except every now and then I have to put a little bit of air in the tube. So anyway, Amazon came to my rescue after this blew up, and rather than throw away this great wheelbarrow, I got an Amazon one sent to me, and I'm just going to tighten this up now, and my wheelbarrow will be back to almost as good as new. Well, now this may sound like a really easy project, but let me tell you what happens. When you have something with, say, arguably 75 years worth of rust on it, it doesn't come apart easy. Enough said, you can figure out the rest yourself. But let me finish this up, and I'll use that on a project a little later today.
And this is a heavy, heavy wheelbarrow. It's not one of those plastic ones.
No, it takes 2 men and a boy to pick it up. Let me grab the camera, because Gretchen, one thing that we have to do almost every day is go through the squash to get the beetles out and take any eggs off so that we don't lose the squash. So let's go take a look at that.
Well, what you have to do is pick these up and look at the underside of the leaf to see if there's any eggs. And so far this morning, I haven't found any. Let's take a look over here. We also look for the adult beetles when we do this.
We do have some pretty nice squash coming in here too.
Yeah, we do. Well, I didn't find any on this one. Should we take a look over here?
Yeah, let's take a look at the other one.
Usually we find something every couple of times a day, but so far.
These are the ones that we're seeing if they're immune to the beetles or not. But we're sure as the devil don't want to lose a crop just in testing it out, because this is the only ones we have planted this year. And as we move over to the other side, here's the potatoes in the sack. And they're not too far away from well, probably another month away from a harvest.
Oh, come here.
That's one I killed last night.
Oh, okay. Oh, here we go.
What do you got? Oh.
Okay, now let's get my spoon.
We get a spoon and water to get rid of the bugs. Now, you could probably just crush them, but here, I'll hold the leaf up so you can use your spoon.
Well, that's not working for me. There we go.
Okay, I'll just keep looking for more of those, and you don't need to see us going through this for the next 15-20 minutes on looking for more. Here's some more right here, Gretch. See those brown eggs right there, and Gretchen will take care
Let's
of them.
see if I can use the spoon on these.
It's been working fairly good.
It was just in an awkward position on that one.
Yeah, you got it that pretty good there. They just go into the water. And we'll keep looking, but we'll finish that off camera. You don't need to see us going through this all along. But you've got some deadheading project that you might want to talk about.
Well, yeah, and this is full-time deadheading right now. So let's go out front and see what we've got out there that needs to be deadheaded.
All right.
Well, as you can see, I've got a couple of plants here that need to be deadheaded. I'll repeat what we've said over and over again. What I tried to do is come down here and clip it just ahead of where some leaves are. And generally it will hopefully sprout there and we'll have a second showing. Oh, this thing, I need to get rid of this. This is a plant I planted. It's pretty, but it is what I call a thug.
And very invasive.
Very invasive. Maybe I'll let it bloom this year and then dig it up. I keep digging up. But I got a whole bunch of plants in here that it's crowding.
Well, here we are at the greenhouse, which during the summer around here, we use it to dehydrate food because it's just too doggone hot to do much for plants. But come on in and let's take and see how that lavender's doing. Now this is a lavender that I put in here a couple of weeks ago, and it's very, very, very dry, but the stems, there's some of the stems still need to dry just a little bit more. I'm going to give it another week, and then we'll start harvesting the flowers off of the stems to use in afternoon tea. Well, that's it for this week. Thanks so much for joining us. See you next week.